So we are here with another Brian, but you guys call each other different.
Yeah, so I go by Bri-Fi.
Bri-Fi.
And then there's two of us behind the bar most of the time, and I'm not much behind the bar anymore, but we've kind of both of us been here since the beginning, so kind of easy.
5 years.
Yeah, 5 years in June 21st. So I've been here since the beginning. I don't know what. Do I talk to you? Do I talk to you?
Camera, you're doing perfect. That's perfect. How you're doing. Just a little bit of me, and then but mostly at the camera.
I was one of the first employees here. I've known Chad since middle school, so I've known the guys for a while. They kind of asked if I wanted to help, and I said sure. I worked with. I didn't work with either of them. I played in a band with these. You can admit that.
Yeah. What'd you guys play? What'd you play?
I play guitar.
Guitar.
Yeah.
What'd he play?
Bass.
Okay.
Can't you tell? Look at him.
Yeah, man. You're right. You're right.
No, but I mean, all of us kind of had all these avenues, and then beer kind of brought us all back together after high school and college and whatever. The guys were looking to open a brewery, and so they offered me to kind of help out, and I had some restaurant experience, so I helped cultivate I helped kind of build the bar, literally and figuratively, so I kind of helped put the processes in and how we open and close and train the employees and this and that. I quickly fast-tracked to the back of the house, and then now, 2019, I kind of took over our sales role. I sell kegs.
That's awesome. So doing well if you're selling kegs.
Yeah,
you know?
So I kind of jack of all trades here.
Was that your first time brewing, or did you do any homebrew shit?
So I kind of started soon after these guys kind of started their stuff.
Yeah.
So we'd be hanging out in the garage, and it kind of feels the same way. I mean, big garage doors. I mean, shit. I don't know if I can say that.
That's it, dude. Cuss all you want. Cuss all you want.
Man, we were homebrewing, I think, like 4 years before that, I think, maybe.
So I have a question. You do sales now.
Yeah.
Are major distribution plans happening, or?
Yeah, so we signed with a distribution company a few weeks ago, maybe a month ago. We're slowly branching out into Denver Central, or like kind of like that Denver metro area market. Just mostly it's all keg stuff, so restaurants and bars.
Wow, so you may be able to go into a restaurant, whatever your restaurant may be, your favorite bar, and order a tasty brew from Chain Reaction. That's exciting.
Yeah, we're trying.
Yeah, it's going to be
just gotta keep up production. So
definitely. Well, Brian, thank you for your time, dude.
Thank you so much.
I appreciate it. We are here with another awesome staff member here at Chain Reaction Brewing. If you want to introduce yourself.
Hi, my name is Erica.
Erica, how long you been here, Erica?
I've been here for a year and a half.
Year and a half, okay. And by the way, please excuse the shaky camera. My camera guy's out at this interview, so
backdooring this shit.
Backdoor. So a year and a half, you said?
Yeah.
Okay, cool. When are you here at the tap room?
My schedule kind of varies because I'm a student, so usually 2 to 3 days a week. It just depends. Weekends.
Sweet.
I'm around. I kind of float.
Yeah, definitely. So my audience likes to get to know people that are serving their beer.
Yeah.
It kind of makes it a little bit more fun and personable. What do you do when you're not serving tasty beer here at Chain?
I am going to school for 3D animation and
sweet.
computer graphics, so I do a lot of sitting in dark rooms and.
Yeah. Do you want to plug the I've seen some of her work on the Instagram. I don't know if you want to plug that at all. Are you trying to build that up?
What's
the Instagram?
Absolutely. If you just search Erica Spies, SPIESS, or merc.art, you can find my stuff on there.
Super cool stuff, by the way. It was really cool. I was just looking at it. It's awesome.
Hell yeah.
What would you say is a unique thing about Chain Reaction that people should come here, check it out, maybe something that sets them apart from other breweries?
I think just the community. We have a really, really strong set of regulars, and just the atmosphere and the environment is really welcoming. We have a lot of people who have really, really crazy personalities, and it's I think it's kind of magnetic. Like, we tend to keep people because people really enjoy their time here. And
absolutely.
That kind of stems from the fact that we just really care about everybody that comes in here. and all of us just want to have a good time.
Absolutely. I can feel that when I come in.
Yeah.
You'll feel that when you come in.
Yeah.
Thank you, Erica, for chatting with us for a little bit.
Yeah.
Thank you very much. All right, from the owner's recommendation himself, we had to come and talk to these guys. Chain Reaction Run Club.
Right.
If you want to introduce yourself, I'd appreciate it so much.
Aaron, live in Athmar Park. Been doing this for 4 years.
Newly appointed president, right?
Vice president.
Vice president. I apologize.
Right.
This club is hardcore, man. They're great people. They come in, they do the brews. It's every week, right?
Every Wednesday, 6:30. We haven't missed a run club in 4 years.
4 years. They even ran
Rain, snow.
the bomb cyclone. They were out running. And then come get a beer afterwards. This is right up in Fermented's alley. They're living examples of how you can be health conscious, do things that you need to do to better your health, and then enjoy yourself afterwards. Are you taking people into the club?
We are. We first started, there was a core group of 4 or 5 people. Now we have anywhere up to 20 people on an average Wednesday.
That's awesome.
Yeah.
How can one go about joining?
Just come. We advertise on Facebook. Every Wednesday, 6:30, we're here.
Chain Reaction.
It's just a 5K run. We're here.
Come join. If you're interested, come down and join. Thank you so much for your time. I appreciate it, man. Thank you. We are here with the other owner that I spoke about, Zack. Thank you for joining us. I'm so excited to sit down and get to chat with you finally.
Yeah, thank you guys for having me. Really excited to do this.
Definitely. So Zack and I, we've met a couple times prior at different events and such, and then I've been in here, I've talked about that. But this is, I think it's our first time that we've actually sat down and chatted a little bit. And so what better time to do that now? Zack, how long have you been in this brewery world?
Probably been in right at the 10-year point right now. Right when I got out of high school, pretty much I started a beer, cigar, and whiskey blog that was just on my own trying to have fun with.
Okay.
And that kind of led into a lot of different like beer freelance reviews and different pairing type stuff that I had a lot of fun with. And that led into homebrewing, and that's when Chad and I got together. He was always trying beer with me as I do this stuff, and we both had that passion for craft beer. So why not start brewing?
Right.
Yeah, I still love whiskey. I still love cigars. I've definitely cut back. I mean, that's just how life is. When you start drinking a little bit more beer, you got to cut back on the other stuff.
It's all about balance. It's all
about balance. Everything in moderation.
Absolutely.
It's all about crafting something that is just such a. I don't look at everything as a taste. It's a journey for me. Absolutely. A drinking journey.
And it reflects in your beer, my friend. It definitely does. Do you have a favorite beer here that you drink? If you're coming in just casually, is there a go-to beer that you always order?
A couple of different beers that I'll drink all the time. I love the Converter IPA.
Okay. I think that's this, right?
Yeah, I'll kind of give you the breakdown as I go through them. The Converter IPA is kind of a English-American hybrid that we do.
Okay.
And it's got a little bit malt backbone, and then it's nice and bitter with some like American citrus hop notes to it. It's still got some pine. And what I love about that beer is that was probably the third homebrew recipe that Chad and I ever did.
Okay.
And it just, I don't like when beers are like start, middle, finish.
Yeah.
I love when start, middle, finish falls together like a domino.
Right.
And that beer just has that to me. It just, everything meshes together and it starts and finishes somewhere and you want another sip. The other beer, probably my everyday beer that I drink, is the Polyolly Pale Ale. It got its name from the first week we were open. We had it called a Pale Ale. But we had all these people coming in and they'd say, "Can I have the Polyolly?" I guess that's a big thing. Other places, that's how they pronounce it.
Okay, all right. I didn't know. I had no idea.
That is just it's just such a basic malt bill with such a nice hop note. It's bitter, it's hoppy, but it's got some flavor. and it's just an everyday. It's my all day. It's a fun beer to drink. My last one that I drink all the time, my third one, is the Edinburgh Scotch Ale, which it's just near and dear to my heart a little bit because it came up after many years of deliberation for me to brew it. And being in the journalism side, I finally had the chance to talk with a lot of the guys up at Odell. I love the 90 shilling.
Yeah.
But I had kind of talked with them about like what 90 shilling was and just getting their opinions on things. And that beer helped get me into craft beer. So I wanted to do something like that, but a little bit more, a little bit past maybe what that was. I brought that info through one of my interviews to Chad. Chad and I kind of talked about it, and we came up with that. We brewed that on our 10-gallon system a couple of weeks after we had first opened.
Okay.
That 10 gallons went like it was nothing. And we brewed it in a barrel. The one barrel went like nothing. Then we brewed it in 2 barrels. Went like crazy. And then it became a flagship and it never went away.
That's awesome.
And it's just been this beer that people just like to drink. It's going to be a little bit malty. It's still kind of dry on the finish. A little bit of like caramel, breadiness, toastiness, and then like red fruit peel on the end of it. Really nice drinker. Great in-between beer for everybody.
What would you say Chain Reaction has to offer event-wise, coming in the summer or coming in other seasons, or currently happening? What can people expect to attend here at Chain Reaction?
We've always got something going on. That's one of the things we pride ourselves on. Every Wednesday is, of course, our run club. Get those guys down here. We'll have fun with it. Hang out, get a little discount because you want, and we don't care if you do a short walk, a run, a walk, whatever. We also have on June 8th our pedal poker run, where we'll go to Bear Brewing, Hut Park, Grandma's house, Bear Creek Brewing, and back here. Get a poker card at each one of those just for having a beer, and we donate all those proceeds that we get. We charge $10 just to join the ride, and that all goes to MDA to help muscular dystrophy.
Okay.
And it's just a really good time. We have a lot of fun. You meet a lot of good people. We do a safe, fun ride. One of the Bryans will be there, and they'll go around, make sure you get a card. They'll write the card down for you, stamp it at that location, and you get one of those at each of these places that we go to that are all amazing breweries, super supportive local places that are just trying to do a good thing for a good cause. And then we get back here, we do a really cool, I'll speak a little bit. I have muscular dystrophy. I gave up fighting for myself a lot a little while ago as I got older. And this turned into a thing that I have this, I have craft beer, I have a really good community of people. So I can use where I am to fight for kids that are younger than me and have a lot of hope that we can still change the world for them.
Absolutely.
And that's what I wanted to do with a lot of this. And, you know, Chad jumped on board so much with that as he's seen so many struggles, and he's been part of my life with every little piece of it. And for us, it's so much about family. And this pedal poker run for us is just, it's about helping other people. It's about loving our community and being good people and just loving where we're at and loving life, you know, and giving somebody a chance, maybe. And that's what it's all about, man. Let's get everybody that can ride a bike. I'll sit there and roll with you guys most of the ride.
Yeah.
Then we'll also have our 5th anniversary coming up on June 22nd.
Big deal. Big deal there.
Big deal for sure. We're just going to have a fun 5-year-old birthday party. We'll have our watermelon ginger wheat tapping sometime this summer. which is just crushable, easy drinking beer.
Sounds really good. A watermelon beer, that piqued my interest
And then
right away.
As we get later in the year, you'll see our chip and dip off, which is just an event where everybody brings a chip and dip.
Okay.
And we share it with the community and have fun. And you'll also see a chili cook-off that's the same exact way in November.
That's awesome. So a lot of great things. Cool. There's an awesome thing that you guys do here. I've heard about it. We'll be participating in it. Every action is a reaction.
Yeah, for every action there's a reaction. What we do is it's a monthly charity event. Every month it changes. We pick a different charity every month, and it's not so much about money, it's about awareness. So we have a can that's made that what we do is we get whatever charity's logo, we're going to stick that on that crowler.
Right.
We paid for the printing on that. Dealing with so many things, you start to realize that it's not always about money, it's about awareness.
Absolutely.
And what we can do for awareness, being breweries that can touch so much of our community, we want to get that word out. What are these charities and these nonprofits and people that are really trying to do different in the world? What can we do for them? And they want their word to be heard. So that's what we do. We sponsor them for a month.
That's awesome. That's super awesome. And man, I support that so much. You figure if whoever's watching these videos, which I appreciate by the way, if we have the money to come in and spend a couple dollars on a beer, you know what I mean? Then why not give some money in that towards great cause? It's awesome.
Why not?
Why not? You know what I mean? Enjoy the things that you love, and also help out people that need what they need, and try and make this world better.
Well, what I'd point out to your viewers is every one of you's got something you're dealing with, and you want help with that, or you want support with that. And sometimes all it takes is a friend to help you out.
Right.
And us, we're here as your community to be your friend. And we want all of us to succeed together, whether it's in business or happiness or family, whatever life is about. Let's just be part of the chain reaction together, right?
Absolutely. Absolutely. On that note, Zach, you heard it from the man himself. Come to Chain, join the community. I'm very thankful to be part of it. Thank you for sitting down with me, my friend.
brother.
Thank
Good
you
to
so
see you.
much. It's a blast. All right, y'all. Thank you so much for joining me again on another showcase episode here at Chain Reaction. We had an awesome time here. Thank you to those guys and gals for the hospitality and patience for letting us come in and do our thing. There's a lot of awesome things that they do here, a lot of awesome events, a lot of good causes that they do. So please go and support them. Whether you're coming in and drinking some brews, or you are supporting them on their social medias, Facebook, Instagram, Snapchat, Pornhub. They got all of it. Go and support them because they support a lot of good things. And if you can give us a like and a subscribe on YouTube, it would be much appreciated. And stay tuned for the next giveaway that we're doing. There's a couple ideas that we have, but of course we want to include Chain Reaction. So a gift card to Chain Reaction will be included, and then maybe something a little bit special too. We'll see. Cheers. Craft beers and craft bodies.